The woman just shook the cloth a little, but the man thought she was flirting, so he responded warmly. His bright smile made the woman's heart flutter. So, the next day, she shook the cloth again, and the man still responded with enthusiasm, which made her very happy. On the third day, it poured with rain, and she thought he wouldn't pass by. But in a short while, the man appeared in a raincoat. However, she wasn't by the window to see him. On the fourth day, the woman stood by the window but didn't see the man. Yet on the fifth day, the doorbell rang. The woman hurried to open it and found the man standing there. He smiled and said he was the one who passed by every day. The woman was delighted. So, they made a date at the cinema entrance. It was the first time the woman received flowers. The man bought 2 tickets and acted like a perfect gentleman. But as the movie played, he slowly put his arm around her shoulders. On the 6th day, the woman asked the man to go somewhere with her. It turned out she wanted to introduce him to her parents. The man wasn't nervous at all, and they spent a wonderful day together. Soon after, they got married. In the following days, the man worked outside every day while the woman took care of the house. They lived a peaceful and sweet life. One day, the woman found out she was pregnant. The sudden good news made the man jump with joy. Before long, it was the woman's birthday, and the man prepared a card and flowers. A few months later, the baby was born smoothly. As time went by, the baby grew into a little boy. In their spare time, they would take the child to the seaside for vacations. They thought they could be happy forever. But one day, the man looked very serious. War was about to break out. The man began to fortify the house, and the children were taken away by the government. It wasn't until Christmas that people could be reunited with their children. The years passed, and their temples turned gray. The man still made surprises. He bought a car and took the woman for a drive. What made them even happier was that they received a letter from their son, saying he was about to be discharged and come home. The couple was overjoyed. But one day, the woman suddenly asked who the man was. The man took her to the hospital, where she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. The man turned around and wiped his tears silently. In an attempt to awaken the woman's memory, the man took her to the places where they had met. But on that very day, the hospital called suddenly, and the man numbly put down the phone. The father and son were in great pain. In the days that followed, the room was left with only the man. When he ate, he always laid out 2 sets of tableware. One day, the man suddenly felt severe pain, but there was only a black cat at home. Not long after, the man followed the woman and passed away. They had lived an ordinary and happy life together.